Henry Ford Museum and Greenfield Village is located on 20900 Oakwood Boulevard in Dearborn, Michigan, and also it is open if you check the web for more information about about that. The Henry Ford Museum is a building that is part of the much larger Edison Institute, which also includes Greenfield Village. Also, the Henry Ford Museum opened in 1929, and also he dedicated the institution to his friend Thomas Edison, and celebrated with a grand opening known as Light's Golden Jubilee in honor of the 50th anniversary of his invention of the electric light. Also, it is the world's premier history destination that celebrates 300 years of American history and innovation. The museum has an eclectic collection of antique machinery, automobiles, trains, aircrafts, and famous homes, including John F. Kennedy's presidential limousine, Abraham Lincoln's chair from Ford's Theater, where he was assassinated in 1865, Thomas Edison's laboratory, and the Wright brothers' bicycle shop, which was moved there from Dayton, Ohio, and as well as that, it has the bus that Rosa Parks was on when she refused to give up her seat. And a lot of history you may have learned about that before in your life. The Wright brothers' home and cycle shop and Buckminster Fuller's Demaction House is also included. The village was founded in 1929 as an educational and historic landmark, maintaining the buildings and stories of America's past for future generations. Greenfield Village is where you journey into America's past to discover inspiration for bringing innovation and imagination into your life today. Also, it has 240 acres of land, of which only 90 acres are used for the attraction, the rest being forest, river, and extra pasture for the sheep and horses. It features some old buildings such as Thomas Edison's Menlo Park Laboratory and Complex, working farms, a carriage barn, cider mill, Liberty Craftworks, Armington and Sims Machine Shop, Davidson Gerson Gallery of Glass, Henry Ford's Model T, Bagley Avenue Workshop, Wright Cycle Shop, Edison at Work, and a lot you'll find there. And also, it has railroad-related structures like a roundhouse from the Detroit, Toledo, and Milwaukee Railroad, and the Smiths Creek Depot from the Grand Trunk Western Railroad, and etc. Also, as well as that, there are rides and other attractions there like pull glass with world-class artisans, 1867 baseball, and as well as that, the village has an operating railroad called the Weiser Railroad with old-time steam trains. Also, the railroad in Greenfield Village is known as the Weiser Railroad that goes around the village. The Weiser Railroad was started in 1970, and some staff members thought the village would look great with a railroad going around. And the first train ride was given on the 22nd of August in 1972. The first train ride was given at the village. And also, it features 3 station stops, which is the Smiths Creek Station, which the loading platform is just east of the structure, Firestone and Susquehanna, and the train takes you around the village. The village even inspired Walt Disney with the idea of building an amusement park in Southern California known as Disneyland, and he even had a love of trains too.